Blackbird Yoga. Subscribe. Welcome to your Easy Flow practice with Caitlin. Come to Child's Pose on your mat and take a few deeper breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Allow the rib cage to expand. Allow your heart to melt towards your mat. Relax your shoulders and just take a moment for yourself here, coming to peace on your mat. Start to stretch your fingertips towards the top of the mat and then come over to the right side of your mat. Stretch your arms long and then relax your head and your neck back down onto your mat. Take a few deeper breaths here. Feel a stretch down the outside of the left side of your body. On your inhale, come through center and over to the left side of your mat. Breathe deeply into the right rib cage and relax your shoulders and arms. Inhales through the nose and exhales, let your hips be heavy. Take an inhale to come back to center and lift into your tabletop pose. On your inhale breath, lift your gaze, lift your chin, lift your hips. And as you exhale, come into cat stretch. Round your spine, tuck your belly. Flow with your breath here, inhaling to lift up and lengthen. Exhaling to round the spine. Use your breath here as you flow at your own pace. Take a few more cycles of breath, and then maybe you can start to move your spine and your body into some different directions. You could take your body around to the right in a circle, letting your hips dip back. And whatever you choose to do the same on the opposite side. Let the hips round and take your body through this movement, exploring your hips. When you're ready, come back to your tabletop. You can tuck your toes under here and now let your hips come into line with your shoulders. Exhale, lower down to your chest. As you inhale, place your palms onto the mat beside your shoulders and inhale to lift the heart. Exhale to lower down. Make sure your legs are long as you breathe in and lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower the chest back down in your cobra. Tuck your toes, push up to knees, and lift to downward facing dog. Find a beautiful broad V shape with your body. Pedal your heels out left and right, right and left. Maybe lift onto your tippy toes a few times. Feel this stretch down the back of your legs. Soften your knees as much as you need to here. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Slowly bring your knee forward and curl it towards your elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale, slowly lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale to stretch up and back. Lift the leg as high as you can. Exhale, round your spine. Hold. Slowly step your foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips and let your hips be heavy. Breathe here in this low lunge. Look down to your feet, and as you inhale, push up and back into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Push through your heel. Exhale, curl your elbow to your left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl and squeeze nice and tight. Inhale, reach the leg as high as you can. Exhale, slowly step your foot forward. Come down onto the back knee. Come onto your fingertips or onto blocks if you can't reach the mat. Let your hips be heavy. Squeeze your left knee in towards your body. Breathe here. Carefully come onto your fingertips and hands. Push back up into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Slowly come onto your tippy toes and ripple forward. Lower down into half plank onto your knees. Exhale, lower your chest to your mat. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale to lower down. Inhale again, baby cobra. Exhale, heart down. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck toes, push up to knees, and lift to downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Spread your toes and push through your heel. Exhale, take a wide lunge. Step your right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Hands come to the inside of your foot. As you exhale, just rounding your spine. And as you inhale, lift the heart. Doing this a few times at your own pace. Inhales and exhales here. Rounding your spine, pulling belly in. Inhaling, lifting. Ground through your hands, lift your back knee, step back carefully, maybe into three-legged dog. As you inhale, lift your left leg up this time. Slowly step your foot into a wide lunge and lower the back knee down. Take a few breaths here. Stretch. And as you exhale, round your back. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. Do this a few times at your own pace. Inhale to lift, exhaling to round. Push back into downward facing dog. Broaden through your shoulders. Let the feet be at least hips distance apart. Take a few breaths here. And now inhale, ripple forward to your high plank. Lower down to a low push-up and inhale, straight arms, upward facing dog. You can always modify this and take a baby cobra. Roll over your toes to downward facing dog. Inhale, your right foot lifts up. Carefully step between your hands. Come into a lunge. Warrior 2. Spin your left heel down and windmill your arms up and parallel to your mat. Keep your arms parallel to the floor and stack your shoulders over your hips. Reach through your fingertips. Big breath in, complete breaths out. Flip your front palm and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Your left fingertips can rest on the back of your left leg, coming into this peaceful warrior. Inhale back to your warrior two. Slowly windmill the arms down into your lunge. Step back, downward facing dog. Slowly inhale, ripple forward to your push-up. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale to a back bend, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften your heels down to your mat. Inhale, lift left leg up to the sky and carefully step your foot forward and between your hands. Come into warrior two. Spin your back foot down and windshield the arms up. Bend 90 degrees into your left knee. Let your arms be long. Maybe look at your back arm and notice if it's in line with your shoulder. Notice your left toes are facing forward and your knee is over ankle. Flip your front hand up and reach it up and back, getting a big stretch down your side body and strengthening your legs. Breathe in through your nose. Stay with it. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lower the hands down. Carefully step back into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank pose. Lower your knees down. Coming into a core strengthening pose, lift your right arm and your left leg in line with the floor, trying to keep the arm in line with the shoulder. Now push through your back heel and hold. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift the opposite side. Left arm and right leg parallel to the floor. Flex your back foot. Reach through your fingertips and keep your neck long. Exhale to release to tabletop. Look at your left toes and angle them off your mat. Come into side plank variation. Stacking your right arm up towards the sky. Lift your right leg up parallel to your hip. You might even flex the toes. Be kind to your neck, choosing whether to look up or down. On an exhale, lower slowly to tabletop. Angle your right toes off the side edge of your mat and come into your side plank on the other side. Stack your shoulders and open your chest up towards the sky. Maybe lifting that top leg up so it's parallel to your hip and push through your heel. Pull belly in, lift that leg a little higher. Exhale, slowly lower back down to tabletop. Come into your resting pose, child's pose. You can choose here to stay still or come into a tricep and shoulder stretch. Take your hands into prayer and place them on the back of your neck. Walk your elbows farther away from your body. Take a deep breath in and out. As you inhale, come into your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes and lift into your plank pose. You can always do this on your knees if you choose. Keep your shoulders and your hips in a line and push up through the space between your shoulder blades. Keep your legs strong. Belly draws in. As slowly as you can, start to push back and up into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step your foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Lower the left knee down behind you into a low lunge. Half Hamanasana. Send your hips back and straighten your right leg. Inhale, come back to a bent knee. Exhale, round the spine and straighten your leg. Inhale as you bend your knee and lift your heart up towards the sky. Place your palms down, lift your knee, and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up high and step it between your hands. Slowly lower the right knee down. Feel this stretch. Start to round your spine and push the hips back, straightening the left leg. Inhale to come forward, lift the heart. Exhale, round your body, stacking your hips, straightening the leg. Inhale to lift back up. Exhaling to round, draw your forehead towards your knee and straighten your leg. Inhale to come back to your low lunge. Plant your hands down, lift your back knee, and step into downward facing dog. Big breath here. Walk your feet forward towards your hands, coming into forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift halfway up and lengthen your body. Exhale, fold and soften the arms and the legs. Big breath in to reach up towards the sky, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Take a breath in and a big breath out here. Take a look at your toes. Root through your heels and sit down into chair pose. Stack your shoulders over your hips, sink your hips down, and lift your toes up off your mat. Send your arms up and back, aligning biceps with your ears. Slowly bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Look down at your toes and come into Warrior 3. Slowly lift your right leg back behind you. Push into your palms and lengthen the back of your neck. Spin your right pinky toe down and keep a long spine. Inhale to come back and right into your chair pose, firing up the muscles in your legs. Bring your hands to prayer one more time. Shift your weight over into your right foot and slowly lift your left leg up and back behind you. Balancing on your right leg, so strong. Find a long neck, a long back body, and push through your left heel. Take a big breath in, steady your gaze. Slowly inhale to come back into chair pose. Pull the belly in, find your breath. Inhale to stand up, Tadasana. Squat pose. Take your feet to mat width distance apart and angle your toes at 45 degrees. Inhale to reach your hands up towards the sky, and exhale to slowly push into the outsides of your feet and squat down. You can also do this by sitting down onto your mat. Lengthen through the sides of your neck. Bring your elbows to the insides of your knees. Breathe. Feel sensation. Root down through your feet. Inhale your hands up as you stand back up, stretching your body nice and long. Slower than you want to, sit all the way back down into your Malasana. Keep rolling weight into the outsides of your feet. Inhale to stand up, reach up nice and tall, reach up and back. And as you exhale, squat down into Malasana. Slowly lower your seat down onto your mat. Windshield wiper the legs from side to side, stretching out the outsides of your legs and your hips. Big breath in. Coming into a cobbler's pose, take the soles of your feet together and find a tall seat. You may wish to sit on a prop or a block. Allow your body to simply round and relax. Relax your hands, relax your arms. Let the belly breathe. As you inhale, come up and help your legs to close. Stretch both legs out long onto your mat and flex your toes actively. Eagle arms. Cross your right arm under your left arm and lift your elbows up. Exhale to fold and round forward. Inhale, reach your elbows up. Exhale to round, pull belly in. Inhale, reach up and back. And as you exhale, round forward. Tuck your chin and release. You can give your arms and hands a little shake. Other side. Left arm crosses under your right arm, crossing at the forearms. Inhale, lift. Exhale to round. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Exhale, pull belly in and round your spine. Inhale to lift and lengthen, reach elbows up. Exhale to round the body. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release the arms. Give your hands a little shake. Slowly roll your body down onto your mat, coming into a reclined position. You could hug both knees or one knee at a time towards your chest. Rock and roll from side to side. Place your feet on your mat, hands and arms down by your side. Slowly push into your heels and roll your hips and back up. If it's okay for the neck, you could reach your arms up overhead or all the way behind you. On an exhale, slowly roll your body back down to the ground. Stretch both legs out long. Let your arms come down beside you. Close your eyes and start to take a few deeper breaths here. Coming into your full Shavasana. Take 3 deeper breaths. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Soften your face. If your thoughts try to distract you from being present, notice the thought and then take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, sigh it out of your mouth, letting that thought pass you by. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.